Hi everyone, and welcome to the week ahead read for the collective, for what we need to know and what's in store for the 15th through the 21st of December 2024. As always with these, take a resonate, leave what doesn't. I'm using the Occult Tarot deck today. And if you'd like a personalized read, my link will be in the description below as well. So, Fornius, Six of Cups. Teaches rhetoric and languages, gives one good reputation, and makes one beloved by friends and foes. So there's a lot of romance scams and emotional manipulation and sexual abuse and tensions and trauma building up due to the holidays and due to temporary relief and due to wanting one last go before the night ends kind of a deal. There's a lot of inner child healing and a lot of Akashic record and soul retrieval and soul release and being able to gain a higher sense of empathy and understanding. And it does look like there's going to be a lot of asking questions like whys and hows and learning different nuances in the languages being used. You're also going to have a really good reputation in the community about your sexualization or your sexual ideals or your gender identity stance. Just know that what you're doing, you're loved for, and you're advocating properly. Just make sure that you're advocating in the proper format and with respect. Using words matters. And this looks like Bael upside down, so that's Emperor. So this reminds me of like the damn it bitch, I can't control the weather kind of a deal. So making sure that you know what you can and can't control, releasing control to the higher up, and finding a sense of freedom within nonconformity and untraditional senses of things like polyamory, more than the binary thinking. Cognitive dissonance, cognitive bias, and personal biases are going to be worked through. And it does look like it's going to be a lot of sunny weather and happiness and bliss. But remember that thunder always comes before the lightning. Thunder by Imagine Dragons sticks out as well. Is the phrase, he ain't no Prince Charming, but he'll have to do in a pinch kind of a deal. So another lesson of don't settle. Or learn the consequences of settling. Ace of Swords, C3. Inflames men with women's love and women with men's love. So heterosexual love. Causes them to show themselves naked if desired. So autonomy, independence, sexual abuse, working through your triggers, working through your sacral chakras, so your control, your manipulation, your feministic energies, your mother wounds, your mother, what happened when you were growing up, what happened to your mom when she was growing up. The maternal side of the family is going to be an ancestral guide for you, especially when it comes to those with angelic backgrounds or backgrounds that deal with either deep sea adventures or harsh winds or even rocky road in relationships. Neptune sticks out specifically. Ace of Pentacles. Lucifuge Rofocale. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Gives all worldly power and treasures and makes one rich quickly. So there is going to be a lot of instant gratification but throughout the course of the week, but there's also going to be a lot of, the more you heal yourself, the more you heal others, the more you stand up for yourself, the more you stand up for others, the more you shine, the brighter that others can shine with you. One bright bulb can make the entire moth collection basically flock to you. Fireflies by Owl City sticks out. And it looks like there's a lot of power within yourself. What your inner world reflects, your outer world will give. So what you give yourself, you will be able to receive back. Coming full circle, infinite lifetimes. Emptying out your borrow bag, pretty much. So basically, stop trying to gather information just to use for ammo later. Um, grapes stick out, red and yellow, green, whatever. Knowledge, fertility, sexuality, gender, self-expression, gender expression stick out. Advocacy, the Fool, cameo. It says, gives understanding of animals and the voice of the waters, answers things to come. And the word peacock comes to mind. So like Hera, Thoth, like avian creatures or avian starseeds. That feels like there's going to be a lot of different ways this can go. There's different ways you can go about this. Just don't get blinded by the many dazzling lights that you forget to where you're going. Basically, know what your mission is, keep your eye on the prize, and don't lose sight of hope. Does look like there's a lot of animal empathy and understanding through feelings rather than through logic, but you do need to find balance. 1s and 0s as well as 10s stick out. It also looks like there's going to be like a midlife crisis, or this is like the middle of the road or the middle of the storm kind of a deal. Midlife Crisis by Faith No More sticks out as a song. And it looks like there's going to be like a forgiveness or an end to a road or a new work project or resource or financial gain or loss or something that's going to affect not only you but those around you and within you, and not only this life but lives to come and lives that haven't happened as you had previously endured, and even learning from past mistakes and learning through your history, clearing out your history and your cache and your learning your inner world layout as well would be nice. 10 of Swords, Malphas. Be careful what offerings you give people and what the rules and regulations are, especially when dealing with occult practices and demonology, especially with goetic beings and demons. Builds houses and high towers, so be able to build a house and build it with a firm foundation and a solid structure. Build a House, which is a Christian song, by the way, also sticks out. Access worship, accessibility, awareness, mindfulness, cardinal energy. Lots of taking the lead, leadership roles, assertive wording. Devil's Advocate sticks out. Black, Raven, Crow. The song Blackbird by Paul McCartney and John Lennon. And make sure that you know who your enemies are before you strike them down. Or speak out against your enemies by removing any dark magic or hexes or anything that might be on you. Egg cleanses or word magic or physical actions to help cut ties. Performing arts with written word or songbird status kind of a deal. Support is there when you least expect it. When all you have to do is ask. Hand on your hip, like I'm a little teapot, sticks out. So short in stature doesn't necessarily mean that you're not mighty. The Moon, Beelzebub. Beelzebub himself sticks out as well. And flies, fly on the wall references. The smell of death and decay. It does look like you need to make manifest happen, so you can't just wish on it, you need to be able to act on it as well. But you're also going to see the result of your manifest, what you've been doing within since the last full moon till this full moon, so the one here on the 15th or the 16th. It does look like you can see demons. Some of us can see demons. Knowing their true nature, it is understandable to fear what we don't know. But keeping in mind that everybody lies, it's just the lies and howls. Tattered wings stick out. Pestilence sticks out. Pesky annoyances. Flies in itself stick out. Like flies. Like literal house flies. Insects. Bees. L's, Z's. Double E's. Double B's. U's. Mirages. The song Sabotage by Beastie Boys. Everything is not as it seems. So learning to see past the deception and break free of the illusion. Because the answer has been inside of you all along. But that's what I'm getting for December 15th through 21st of 2024. As always with these, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thanks so much for joining, and if you'd like personalized reading, my link will be in the description below. See you later.